everyone, it's Katrina from the Good Love Project, and I'm here with day 2 of my 30 days of medibation. So if you remember from yesterday, medibation is a solo sacred sexuality practice or mindful sexuality practice. So it's meditation plus masturbation, medibation. So you can see I'm like in facial mask right now, and I've got rollers in my hair, and you're probably going, what does this have to do with masturbation or self-love or sacred sex or any of that? And actually, it did all fit together, and I'll explain. So today, for my focus on my medibation practice, I decided to do a bath and beauty ritual. I've got some photo shoots coming up, and I just wanted to get myself really psyched for it and start just really feeling into my body and feeling beautiful. As a mom with a toddler at home, I know it sounds weird because I model and I do burlesque too, but often just on the day to day, I feel pretty frumpy most days. I go really, sometimes I go quite a while without, getting to like really wash my hair properly or just really like sink into any kind of like, beautification self-care. So I decided to blend that with my medibation practice today. Bath rituals are a part of Tantra and of sacred sexuality. So I kind of did a bath ritual with myself. I set up my altar, which I should have taken a picture of. I just took it down, so sorry. It had lots of beautiful yellow and orange candles because those are the colors for Oshun, who's the African goddess of love and beauty. I had my rose quartz out, my strawberry quartz, some really lovely incense. I smudged the bath. I have to put geranium oil in the bath. And then I decided to put on the meditation I listened to today. It was a Lakshmi mantra meditation. So Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of abundance and also of love and beauty. And so I had that playing and sank into a really nice hot bath full of oils and started my medibation practice. So last time, if you remember, I decided to start, I was going to start this practice out slowly. So last time, I really just kind of stayed in the gentle touch and sensual realm. I didn't go that deep into real sexual or erotic space yet. So today I decided to jump forward a little bit and to just allow myself to experience arousal, not steaming straight forward to an orgasm, because that's not what medibation is about. But even just shifting my focus, and this is where the mindfulness practice comes in. Generally, when you're practicing self-love, self-pleasure, it's more from a receiving space, and you're just focusing on like what you're feeling in your genitals, like how close you're getting to pleasure, to orgasm. We don't really think about, how we feel underneath our own hands. And so I chose instead to shift my focus to that. And so I started with like a self-massage in the bath, like starting at my feet and working my way up with just really, really light touch, but not focusing on so much what my skin was feeling from the touch, but rather how did it feel to give that touch to myself. And thank you, Tariq. And so like really kind of exploring myself as beloved, as the lover, and really getting to give. And I think that, as a sex educator, we talk a lot about how it's important to practice self-love, to practice masturbation so that you learn what you like to receive. But you can also use it as a way to learn how you like to give, how you like to touch, and what feels good under your hands. Being able to close your eyes for a minute and kind of see yourself through the eyes of your lover with your hands, with your fingertips. So that was a really awesome and really beautiful experience, and I'm definitely going to play with that more. I encourage everyone to try that out because it's definitely interesting. Yeah, so I had a really nice, like, probably 15-20 minute meditation space. I got to really being in that space of giving touch and being able to really feel. I actually found myself kind of making friends with parts of my body that I'm not feeling so friendly towards all the time. Like, while when I look in the mirror, I'm not a big fan of the softness that is still around my belly from having my baby, but under my hands, it felt beautiful and feminine and lovely, and I was able to remember, it took me back to like the importance of why it's there, and I was able to find appreciation for that softness, and that was also really great. So it really was a deeply loving practice today. And then afterwards, since I wasn't going for orgasm, so I didn't have a really clear like stop moment, I just kind of went until I felt like I had reached kind of a wave, and then I brought the touch portion to a close, and I just placed my hands on my heart and on my vulva, and I went into a breathing exercise with a microcosmic orbit, which is when you're breathing your energy through all your chakras from root to crown and back again, like up your spine and down the front of your body. So I went into that for a few minutes and just let that vibration really build and build and build until I knew that I could just sustain without having to actively think about it anymore. And then I just let that vibration sustain as I went through the rest of my bath. So washing, conditioning my hair, shaving my legs, it all became part of the self-love and part of the ritual instead of it being a chore and this thing that I have to do. Suddenly, it was temple maintenance, right? Because this is my temple. That's your temple out there. So it was wonderful temple maintenance. And it was lovely and really juicy. And so now I'm in my face mask. This is for those who are curious, it's a bentonite clay and mint mask. I'll put it in the comments below, and I'll put the video that I listened to today, the Lakshmi meditation. I'll put that in the comments as well, in case you're curious about that. And I think my next written blog post is probably going to be about bath rituals, because there's so much that can be done in the bath, whether it's a medicine bath for physical healing using herbs, and there's aromatherapy baths. I don't know, baths are a huge thing for me, just for my own like mental health and emotional health. Actually, there's some knocking on the door, and I think that's all the sharing I have today. So I look forward to my practice tomorrow, and I'm so glad to see more of you joining me on this journey. So thanks for coming with me, and as always, keep on good loving.